in the beginning. Before fear, before death, before shame, there was perfect relationship. Humanity was created in the image of God, spirit, soul, and body. Adam and Eve walked in harmony with creation, crowned with purpose, crowned with authority, and crowned with life. And above all creation, beyond the visible world, God existed eternally, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. But another voice was watching. The serpent entered the garden, not with truth, but with deception. Humanity reached for what was forbidden, believing independence from God would make them greater. And in that moment, everything changed. Fear entered the human story. Shame entered the human story. Death entered the human story. The crown was lost. The serpent now ruled through sin, fear, pride, violence, and separation from God. Humanity hid from the very one who created them. Humanity wandered in spiritual wilderness, so God raised up Moses and gave the law. The commandments revealed God's holiness, righteousness, and truth. But the law could expose sin, it could not remove it. The serpent still moved among humanity, still wearing the stolen crown. Humanity needed more than rules. Humanity needed rescue. And then heaven moved toward earth. The eternal Son stepped into humanity, born not in power, but in humility, not in a palace, but among the lowly. Jesus entered the broken human story, and the serpent watched carefully, because darkness recognized the true King had arrived. Jesus carried the weight of humanity's sin to the cross. Every failure, every act of evil, every wound, every rebellion, the innocent ones suffered for the guilty. And while humanity wept, the serpent believed victory had finally come. The crown of darkness still remained, or so it seemed, but death could not hold him down. The grave was defeated. Jesus rose in power, in glory, and in victory. The serpent was crushed. Sin was broken. Death lost its sting, and the crown was taken back by the rightful King, Jesus Christ, victorious over darkness, victorious over hell, victorious forevermore. The risen King ascended back into heaven, not defeated, but enthroned. Jesus returned in glory, crowned as King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Below him the serpent remained wounded, defeated, powerless before the authority of the risen Christ. And the followers watched Jesus in awe, waiting for the promise that was still yet to come. Then heaven reached into humanity once again. Holy Spirit was sent. No longer would God dwell only in temples made by human hands. Now God would dwell within his people. The Spirit of God filled believers with power, with truth, with comfort, and with a new life. Jesus reigns in heaven, Yahweh, eternal above all creation, the Holy Spirit moving through the earth. And now humanity is invited back into relationship with God, not through fear, not through striving, but through Christ. This is the gospel.